Hey y'all, how's it going? It's Joy, Nicole Joy, and we have to deliver some furniture over to my uncle's, so I had a little bit of alone time again, pretty my usual. I don't know how long I'm gonna be, but I wanted to, I don't know, at least just try. Life is difficult right now. It's currently the 25th, I believe. Yeah, it's 25th, so yesterday. My grandma passed away last night. 10 o'clock at night or something. I don't know exactly when it was, but she had a aortic aneurysm, and then when that burst and the blood filled up, it collapsed her lung. But without going into too much detail, basically she had internal bleeding, and they couldn't do anything about it at the hospital, so the medical event happened at home, which was scary. This is like my first time actually losing somebody that I care about, so I'm not well, but I'm getting there. It's only been not even 24 hours yet, so it's still fresh and it's still raw and all that. But my community has been absolutely lights out amazing for me. Sparks said something very, very poignant. He said that you're like family to me, so of course I care. And I started thinking, you know what, with the way that my family is right now, my family is the extended, and not like, alright, let me see if I can put this a different way. I deem like my family is me and my dad. Anybody in-house is my family. And then my blood family members on the outside, like uncles, cousins, that kind of thing, they would be like what I deem my extended family. And my extended family is, I don't know, it feels kind of like Grandma was the one keeping everything together. Like the rest of the family tolerated my dad and I because we had Grandma, you know? And now that we don't have Grandma, I just have this funkalicious feeling that things are going to kind of be very, very, very different. And that's why I wanted to do this video. This was mainly just an intro moment into what I really wanted to talk about was the community. And I figured, what better way to thank y'all for being there for me and just being amazing than to do a massive block of a shout out video. So I'm talking the guys and gals that I talk to that have been there to support me through this and through everything. And then the channels whose content I just love to watch the most. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna try to launch into this. I've got them in tiers because unlike the way that Gibble deems his legendaries and ultra beasts, we have tiers here. There are my honorable mentions, which are people that I love in the community, but I unfortunately haven't watched much of, just because I support and watch so many people, and this community is so big that it's very difficult to catch everybody. Now, if I was able to clone myself and put one of me in everybody's stream, I would be there for every single one of you if I was able to. But with the way that, you know, life works, there's just not enough hours in the day to support and watch everyone. So I'm gonna start with some of the newer people that I've met and really enjoy the content of, whether you see it or not. And then I've got people that I talk to, and then I am going to round it off with who I deem to be my core four. Who I just, you know, no offense to everybody else, but my core four are the people that I love the absolute most in this community, because they are the ones that I started with, and I have to pay the utmost of homage to them. So without any further ado, let me go ahead and get into this. So, first off, SM22 is a fantastic creator. I recently met him, not too long ago. I didn't notice him really much until this thing with me, Lion T, and Ray started, and SM22 used Lion T and I's profile pictures for his thumbnail, and I'm like, who is this guy? What's going on here? Since when did this story fight gain legs and start going to every other community that I'm part of? So I checked it out. He's hilarious. I love like his spastic nature. He's like all over the place. His editing is really, really good. So I would encourage all y'all to go check him out. And by the way, yes, links to every single person that I mention will be in the description. So hit the show more and check out every single one of these guys and gal, because they are amazing people and they deserve all the support in the world. So we got SM22. He's currently going through his Pokemon Diamond Quadlock, which is very interesting. I've never heard of that before. I'm gonna have to try that one of these days, either as a series or just on my own for fun, because it seems really cool. And like I said, his edits are good. He's fun. He's really fun to chat with. He does these Morning Joe Hangout streams sometimes, and they're a delight. I just love being in there. Next up is another one that I recently met that I really, really wish that I was able to watch more of, and that would be Half Price Teddy. I actually love his voice and his delivery. He's such a character, and we did a TED Talk during Spark's sleep lock when he was going through his internet issues, and he was so much fun. He was just so much fun to hang out with, and I don't know, he's fun. I like him a lot, and he seems to be incredibly supportive. I see him popping around on all sorts of people's streams, so we hang in the same circles but never really chatted, so I'm glad we were finally able to get in touch. Next up, a fellow by the name of Drakir, Trippy, his name is Drakir, Richard Drakir. You are one of my most supportive friends in here. I do enjoy the content. I don't watch it nearly as much as I should. I should go back and rewatch some of the other ones, but I just don't have the time, and I really am sorry about that. But we chat off and on Twitter and through Discords and stuff. He also enjoys water type. Poliwrath is his favorite, and I appreciate that a lot, actually. So I would definitely say to go check out Drakir. And then we've also got Pokeblock Trainer Z from the same family. I met him right around the same time that I met Drakir and the other people, so I would definitely encourage you guys to go check him out, because if you want to talk about supportive people, he is easily the most supportive subscriber in the community that I've seen. He subscribes to, what did he say, like 3,000 people or something? It's insane. I don't understand how he has all the time in the world that he does, but I swear there's more than just one Z, because he's everywhere. I see him everywhere. He's plugging for everybody. I don't know how he does it. There's not enough hours in the day to be as supportive as you are, but you are. And on a personal note, shout out to you for all the direct messages on Twitter. They are a delight, and I'm very, very happy that we just randomly struck up conversation. It's been really fun. Now, what I love about this giant PokeTuber community is how many small sub-communities there are. One of these would be the Trippy Fam and the Crow's Nest. 2-Bit Crow I admittedly watched a lot more of before I recently started getting in deep, I guess, with Trippy, but 2-Bit Crow is an amazing, amazing creator. He's got an amazing voice, amazing artwork, and he's so fun. He's so fun, he's supportive, he's so positive all the time, so I would leave him. He is also not only my Alakazam in my Solok series, but he's also my Staryu. Unfortunately, Alakazam died because your mate was a Farfetch'd, and I'm sorry that RNG gods hated you. I'm sorry. I really wish I could have kept you alive, because Alakazam would have been amazing to have, but you're still represented in the team, and you always will be. Now, Trippy. Trippy Trey. I don't even know what to begin to say about you. You are amazing. Recently, I've started hanging out in the streams a lot more often, and I don't know why I wasn't there, but I do know why, because you were a jerk and streamed after midnight when I was already in bed, so there was no way that I could have caught you. But I regret not going back and watching, because the Team Rocket fan game is amazing. I'm gonna have to play that. If I can't find the ROM, I'm gonna need you to send me that in the DMs and link me to that, because that is so much fun, and I have to play that one of these days. It's so cool. But on a personal note, Trey, you are amazingly supportive. You didn't have to. But I guess you've seen my my tweets about what happened with Grandma and stuff, and you slid into the DMs just to send positive vibes, and I appreciate that. I was always taught by my dad that the best way to show condolences and support is privately. So the fact that you took the time to directly message me your condolences and your love means a lot. It does so much more than just a simple like, you know. It shows you took the time to contact me. So thank you for that. Thank you for welcoming me into the Trippy fam. I know you said that I was the first one to welcome you into the PokeTuber community, and while that may be true, you bloomed, blossomed, and exploded in this community, and then welcomed me back into your Trippy fam. Not just with moderator, but just welcoming me in general. So I want to thank you for that, because your support, your community, along with the community in general, is just amazing. And speaking of that, Vitaly, I know that you don't make content, so I can't link you in the description, but you're one of the most supportive people that I've ever seen, and given where you are and the time difference and the fact that you're still here everywhere is insane to me. So I want to thank you for supporting the community the way that you do. You are the real MVP, and you're absolutely amazing. So, now that that is out of the way, there's another subgroup of the community that I really want to address, and that would be my man, my man Lionty. He is so much fun to hang out with and to chat and just goof off with. He's a good escape for me. He and I are kind of alike, where we don't see the draw to ourselves. I don't see the draw to me. I don't see where I'm funny or entertaining or good. And he doesn't see where his voice is soothing, calming, and amazing. And he didn't understand that his face cam was perfectly fine. So we're one and the same. I don't like my voice either. I definitely don't like my face. I don't like my face, my looks, my voice, nothing about me. But, you're good, Lionty. You're good. And then along those lines with Lionty, there's King Tai, who is absolutely hilarious. He's a little bit much for some people, admittedly. He's a little out there, but, speaking as someone who's a little out there mentally, I enjoy it. He's fun. I facepalm a lot. I roll my eyes a lot, but it's all part of the family. I love it. He's cool. And I recently started actually watching his content, and I'm very glad that I did. I wish I'd done it sooner. I believe it was Ruby Nuzlocke, where he had all water types. Oh my god, that was so good. It was a dream come true for me, but then you had to face a grass type, didn't you? You just had to face a grass type. RNG is a beach and a half. But anyway, then we got Sav, who's always supportive. She's always popping in and out of streams. Dags with the three-way verses is very, very, very brilliant. I love the impromptu three-way verses that you guys got going on. Next time y'all are going to do it again, Lion T better ping me so I'm not missing it again, because that was delight. Turtle Tactics, I don't watch much, admittedly, but he is a very good creator. I enjoyed his shiny hunt. He did a shiny hunt of Squirtle, and that was very good. And he's a musician, he plays guitar, so what's not to like? So go ahead and check him out as well. I keep feeling like I'm forgetting somebody, and I feel really, really bad, and I'm sorry. I'm spacey, crazy out of my head right now, but if I forgot anybody, I'm very sorry. Got one. Ace and Absolute Zoroark, Arizona, Colton. You two are fantastic as well. I need to get back on watching Colton's Nuzlocke that he did in Gold. I fell off after episode 3, so I gotta get back on that, and I will as soon as I'm possibly able to. But Ace, I'm glad that you're coming back into things. I met you through Joey, and the whole sexy cowboy thing was hilarious. And then you got the Spider-Man thing going on, so I appreciate the content. I love the content, and I appreciate all of you guys for being there. We're finally starting to chat a little bit more, which is nice. I mean, at least on Twitter, and I follow you, you follow me, and all that stuff, so we'll get there. Then there's another subgroup that I want to discuss before I get to my core, and that would be Gen2 Gamer and company. Gen2 Gamer is incredibly supportive and positive, and I don't know, he's so nice. I know that he says that he's not, because he says that he's an a-hole, but you're not, dude. You are one of the most positive people that I have, because you're there. Even if you're down, you're there. Your Discord server, even if you are feeling bad, you're there. You have rooms where people can go and just vent and just talk to people because they need a place to go. That's you. If you need a place to go, you go to Gen 2. So I want to thank you for always being there, for welcoming me in on Breath of the Wild streams, which I need to get back to. I'm sorry that I've been missing content, but you know, like I said, it's been busy. There's been like 5 sleep blocks in 3 days, and I was trying to be there for all of them, and I could not. I can't do it. So then along those same lines, in Gen 2's community, we've got Glamorous Galade, who is fun and gave some likes on my my tweets that I did recently about what happened with Grandma and all that stuff. So I appreciate the support, sir. GG. I appreciate you. Crimson, your Momon, or whatever, however you say that. I think that's you that did that. That series is a delight. I'm gonna have to check that game out one of these days too. It's just so much fun. And I got a love of ice cream too. Go figure. And then we've got Cypher and Not So Kawaii. Haley and Jimmy. Kawaii, you are one of my spirit YouTubers, because not only are you a fellow girl in this community, which I was beginning to think was never going to happen, to be honest. No offense to Shiny, but I mean, like, people that I actually like talk to and all that stuff like that. You are one of the only girls in this community that I can actually connect with and talk with, and like, we both have this habit of saying things without thinking about it, and then it gets quoted back at you. Like the PP up, and bouncing on the breast of a flower and Conquers and all that stuff. So I feel like we're here, you know? And it's just, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but your content is just so good. Even before you got the face cam, I loved Gaia? Pokemon Gaia, I believe that's how you say it. I loved that series, and I need to get back to watching it. And now you've got Alpha Sapphire as well, and it's just, it's so good. It's so good. So your content's so good. The sleep block, I'm sorry that I missed most of that sleep block on the 24th. It was just, you happened to be sleepwalking on the same day that everything went to pot, and I tried to pop in, but I couldn't stay, and I'm very sorry for that. I'll swing by on your next stream that you do and try to stay longer. Hopefully it's Conquers. I love Conquers. Conquers Bad Fur Day is amazing. I'm very, very glad that Lion T introduced me to that game. It's amazing. But yeah, back on Lion T real quick. The thing, this little love love triangle going on with me, Lion T, and Ray has been so much fun. I don't understand it, really. I don't understand why it gained legs the way that it did, why it got momentum, why it was a thing to begin with. I think it may have started when Ray proposed to me, which was very wrong, might I add. And I'm still waiting on that ring pop, by the way, just a little FYI. But now, my favorite, before I run out of time, I have to dive into my core 4. I'm at 21 minutes, so I have to do this before I run out of time. My core 4 begins with Real American Studios, Raz, Josh. I'm very, very glad that you seem to be coming back. I missed you. Your content's really good. I missed conversations. You are one of the few in the community that I have that's a fellow NFL fan, even though you're a Dolphins fan, and you know that's okay. That's fine. But I miss like being able to talk NFL with you. You know, you Bonkers is an amazing support. I really wish that he made more content consistently because he's fantastic. But you, Bonkers, and Joey are pretty much the only ones that I discuss like NFL stuff with, and I love that. Watching the Saints game in the NFC Championship with you guys during Joey's live stream, if I can even English, was amazingly fun, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'm glad that you're coming back. I hope that you're going to come back consistently because I've missed you. I've missed the content, and I really hope that it goes well for you. And as well as the healthy grind, I hope that everything's going well. Now, how do I want to layer you guys? I'm going to order you differently because I have things to say to the other two personally. So next up in my core, I forgot somebody. I knew I was. Break, go back. I'll redo the core 4 in a minute. Before I jump into my core 4, I have to give a shout out to the community of Sparks. Sparks messaged me this morning, dealing with my grandma and the message and stuff, and he said that I was like family, and I could not agree more. I love you, man. I love you, Sparks and Phoenix and Max. I've recently started talking to. You're an amazing mod. I'm very, very happy to have met you. Gibble is fun. He's a lot of fun to chat with and to just hang out with. But Sparks and Phoenix, I talk to you guys pretty much every single day, and it's so much fun. I love you guys. The streams are good. The videos, I don't know. I don't know where I would be in this community if it wasn't for you guys. I gotta be honest. So I'm sorry that I almost forgot you, but like I said, I'm incredibly spacey. I'm spastic. My head's not with me, but I wanted to get that out of the way before I completely forgot. Now, back to the core 4. I already mentioned Raz, so I'm going to move forward into, I'm going to try to not go overboard, because I know that a certain somebody is going to completely roast me if I do, but I have to move on forward to Mark. Mark Blue, I'm going to say this, and I'm sorry if people are offended, because I may have known you longer, but, yeah, you know what, I'm just going to have to, Mark Blue's channel is my favorite content, guys. I don't know what it is about the content, it could very well just be him. But the videos are so clean and pristine, and they were churned out on such a consistent basis. He was considering changing the time that he was going to release it until I messaged or commented that the video was always released right at lunchtime. So I always had the perfect lunch date, and it was amazing. From the color lock that he started up to the extreme Nuzlocke, which he won, by the way. He's now 2-0. It's amazing. Yes, I'm pretty sure he won. Because Yaya was one of the MVPs. Of course he won. Anyway, sorry. I'm arguing with myself. But as far as channels go, I gotta say that Mark is my favorite. I would encourage every single one of you. He is considering making a comeback, I think. Don't hold me to that. I really, really hope that he does. I hope that he comes back. I know that things are very busy, and on a personal note, similar to with Trippy on Twitter, when Mark's seen my my post in Discord about the passing of my grandma, he DM'd me on Discord instead of just replying or giving me a reaction or something. He actually DM'd me, and he said that that Dad and I gave her a very comfortable life while she was with us, and that we have to take solace in the fact that we did what we could to make her life good, and that even though he's busy and he's not around as often as he should be, I can message him for anything that I needed, and that meant a lot, actually. When I was going through it, he popped online, and I thought about it for a second. I was like, he's online, other people that I would be ranting to are not around. I wonder if I should. And I didn't, because I didn't know if we were like that. I know that, I mean, at least on my end, we're close, but I don't know if it's one-sided closeness, or if he felt the same kind of companionship, friendship thing that I had going on, because I don't know, I take things a lot more seriously than I probably should with a lot of people. But anyway, rambling. I love Mark. He is funny, charming, caring. He took the time out of his incredibly busy schedule with everything that he's got going on. He took the time to message me and see how I was doing. Which is more than my family does. God dang, I said I wasn't going to do any of this crap, but okay, here we go. I'll cut that out. It's more than what my family does, and I care about this community so much that you guys really are my family at this point. So, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Mark, and leave him in the description. I've talked about him enough on this channel, y'all should know by now. And if you're subscribed to me, you should be subscribed to him. I've said it before. I've mentioned him in more videos than I should have mentioned him in, so if you're not subbed to him yet, what are you doing? Go. Like, pause my video right now, go into the description, click on the links, and go subscribe to these people, because they're amazing people, and I love them all. So, I already revealed that Mark is my favorite, so, Jason, your little Twitter dare thing, I already did it, and I didn't even have to miss a workout to do it. So, anyway, moving on to one of the biggest people in this community for me, and that would be Joey. Some of you should probably already know this, but if you don't, it bears repeating. Joey is the one that found me. Joey found me, and he saved my PokeTuber career, because I was done. I was done. I was going to quit. Nobody was watching. Nobody was caring. There was no point in continuing, so I was going to quit. And then Joey found me, brought me into the community, and the rest, as they say, is history. He is incredibly supportive, even though he's not around as much as he used to be, because he's incredibly busy with his mom and his new puppy, which is adorable. You guys have to go check him out on, you know, wherever, Instagram, Twitter, Discord, wherever. His own video with the dog. Kyrie is an absolute gem. I love your puppy. I love her so much. I love her, and I love you, and that's that. I love you. I owe my PokeTuber community and career to you. I really hope that you can come back. It's been amazing seeing you around again, because I miss you. The Versus series that you had going with Mark especially was amazing. I'm still Team Mark, unfortunately for you. But that, you know, he caught 3 of my starters, and I already kind of, I guess, revealed earlier that he's my favorite in the community, so if he's around, I'm probably going to be on his team, so sorry. Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, Joey is amazing. He's like the MVP of the group. He's supportive. He's fun. He does like amazing dad jokes that everybody groans and face palms and rolls their eyes at, but he's delightful. All of the Hardly Knower. It got so bad. I tell you what it was for me, Joey. If you watch my my series, my soul lock, whenever I would face like a shelter or something, I would start to do the Hardly Knower joke. And I'm kind of irritated that you've rubbed off that much on me, where I start just randomly saying, oh hey, it's a shelter, Hardly Knower. Why? Why did this happen, and how did it happen so quickly? I'm irritated, but it's good, I guess. You have that effect on people, just so you know. You're amazing, and I love you, and I'm so very, very glad that I met you. And I'm sorry if my voice is going out. I didn't bring any mint. I didn't anticipate this, but here we are. And then, I have to end this off with Monkey Ray. You are absolutely my best friend. We've got almost 10 years of history together, and I don't even know what I can actually, how I'm supposed to put this into words. I love you, for one. I'm very thankful. If we want to talk about my PokeTuber career and all that, Joey may have saved it, but Ray started it. Ray, Jason, Jace, without you, I wouldn't have met any of these people. Without you, I wouldn't even have had YouTube in general, because you're the one who gave me Markiplier, which led me to MatPat, which led me to Random Encounters, which led me to do Pokemon in my own YouTube videos, which led me to Joey, and all of this would not be possible had it not been for you. You are an amazing friend, despite what you say. I love you to pieces. I can't imagine my life without you. I need to talk to you every single day, and if I don't know what to do with myself. I get so, you know how I get. I get bored, and I will just start spamming you messages, and then I immediately regret it because I've told you things that I shouldn't have. I don't know. I don't know what else I can say. You're amazing. I really hope that you can get a computer again, because I miss doing our soul links. I just miss hanging out with you. Talking to you on the phone for the first time when we did our How We Met video was fun. It was weird, but it was fun. And then we've just gone from there. And the jokes that you tell, messing with me all the time in text, was fun. And then you started doing it verbally when we were on the phone, and that was fun, oddly enough. I hate it, but I love it at the same time. I don't know. I just, I have to end it with you, because without you, none of this would happen. So you are saving the best for last. And while I really hope that you didn't take offense to me saying that I like Mark's content better, you are my favorite person, because I talk to you all the time. You're my most supportive, and I have been with you through thick and thin since 2009. August 7th, 2009. And I'm never going to forget that, because that day changed my life. It changed the course of my life for the rest of my life. I don't know where life is going to take us, and I don't care. All I know is I am by your side, and you are by mine, until the end of time. And I know that things are going to go down in my life like they have, and I know that you're going to be there. You may not be there at the time, but I know that you're going to be there for me in post. And I've had dreams of that. I've had dreams of everything going horrible, me losing everything in my life, in my real life, and I moved to Ohio. Because that's the kind of impact that you have on me. But, of course, you already know the kinds of impacts that you have. You alter my dreams, you alter my thoughts, you've distracted me when we're not even talking, because the things that you've said are still in my head, and I think about them, and then next thing you know, I'm running into things. But, you are an absolute treasure in this community, in this world, and in my life. You mean so much to me, and I wasn't gonna gush. I am proud of myself that I didn't gush on Mark, and here I am gushing on you. But you deserve it. You are everything to me in this community. I'm glad that I invited you in, because when Joey found me, I told you to go look at him, and the next thing I know, you joined. So you're kind of part of the core 4, I guess. I mean, it was technically 5 if you include me, but my core 4 are you, Joey, Mark, and Raz. So I had to do this tweet out, and I had to do this shout out video, because life is trash right now, and you guys are the thing that's keeping me going. I gotta be honest, aside from my dad, because my dad is always my rock, and if anything happened to him, I don't even know what I would begin to do, and I refuse to think about that because I don't know. I'm going off the grid, I'm moving to the Canadian mountains, nobody's ever going to see me again. I don't even know. But aside from him, you guys are my support system, because the rest of the family is just... So, I had to do a shout out video while I still could. Severe thunderstorm watch. Well, when it rains, it pours. Literally. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here because I've been going on way too long. I'm not gonna edit most of this stuff out, because I believe that something this emotional should be as raw and real as possible. So I'm just gonna toss it in the encoder, try to get it to a reasonable thing, and I'm gonna try to upload this soon. My plan was to take time off, but I can't do that because I need you. I need the grind. I need something that I can keep myself busy with. I don't know what we're gonna do. The house is quiet. The bird is quiet, and I don't know what to do. So, I ain't going anywhere. I'm gonna continue uploading. I'm gonna continue to try to record. I've got so many things scheduled for uploads anyway, because I schedule in advance. So I've got a lot of videos that's coming up. I've got a lot of things backlogged in my queue, so I ain't going anywhere. Y'all can't get rid of me, even if you wanted to. I'm hanging out. So I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to all of you. All of the amazing guys that I mentioned. Kawhi, Shiny, I'm sorry that I neglected your art. Your art is fantastic. You are one of the greatest graphics artists that I've seen in this community, so shout out to you. I'm so jealous. But I had to do this. I had to. I've been feeling like crap all day long, and all last night. I didn't get to sleep until 1, and then I just crashed, and I didn't wake up until 7. It's been hard, not only with my grandma's passing, but everything that comes along with that, and then my mom isn't healthy, and I'm concerned, and I don't know, life has it out for me, I swear. I swear that life has it out for me right now, and I don't know what I did to deserve things, but karma comes back around. I've been good. Good things will happen. I know this. So I had to do the shout out video. I'm sorry for how long it is. If you stuck to the end, kudos. If I forgot anybody, I am so sorry. Please yell at me in the comments. Owl, I know that I didn't mention you, but you don't do content, but you are one of the most supportive people that I know, and I thank you for being part of the first war. Now that I've mentioned that, and I'm sorry that I forgot, but if I forgot anybody, yell at me in the comments. I deserve it, because I am a horrible supporter if I forgot anybody that I actually am always around. Things are incredibly sporadic, and I need a good smack in the face, kick in the butt to get myself right. So I just hit the 40-minute mark. I'm going to duck out of here, but links to every single person that I mentioned in the description below. My core 4, Raz, Mark, Joey, and Ray. Jason, I love you, man, and I love Joey, and I love Mark, and I love Josh, and I love Sparks, and Xbox Anime Dylan, and everybody. I just love all of you guys so much, and I had to let you know. Because life is short, and you never know when you're going to be able to tell people how you feel. So I wanted to let you know that I love every single one of you, from the new guy in SM22 to the Trippy fam and Crow's Nest, to Sparks Discord server, to Lion T, and King Ty to Mark, Jason, Joey, and Raz, and Z, and just everybody. Side. I'm rambling again. I said I was going to cut this off. Anyway, I had to let you guys know how I felt, because you never know. So, I love you all. I thank you all for letting me be here, for listening to me babble. I'm sorry that I babbled. I'm sorry that my voice is garbage. I'm sorry that I look as garbage. I'm sorry that I am garbage. I just wanted to let you know. So, I'm not going to say subscribe. Go subscribe to the people in the description. Don't subscribe to me. I don't deserve it. Go subscribe to all of them. I will catch y'all later, hopefully, because I'm not going anywhere. I'll catch y'all on Discord and Twitter. Hit me up there, wherever. If you need me, whenever you call me, I'll be there. Good song. But anyway, thanks as always, and I will catch y'all when I can. Thanks. Love you.